Hey, good morning, everybody. Today is Thursday, August 20th, 2015. My name is Cliff Backus, and this is your push-button StockTrading.com daily video market review. Markets continued to struggle for direction yesterday, closing lower on higher trading volume and giving us distribution days on all of the indexes we follow except the IBD 8585. The 8585 traded lower volume than Tuesday. A distribution day is a trading session where a major market index closes down at least 0.2% on heavier trading volume than the prior day. Distribution's a sign of institutional selling, and too many distribution days can indicate that a bull market may be in trouble. Both the Nasdaq Composite and the S&P 500 violated their 50-day moving averages yesterday, which is bearish. Both are bracketed by support at their 200-day moving averages and resistance at their 50s. Declining issues bettered advancers by nearly 3-1 yesterday, and the New York Stock Exchange advanced decline line remains bearish. The advanced decline line has been bearish since May. New lows thumped new highs by nearly 6-1. We have to go back over a month to find a trading session where new highs bettered new lows. Our market timing model is showing a don't buy signal on the market. A don't buy signal indicates that we should have our stops in place. We should liquidate any position that, if stopped out, would result in a loss. And we should not be adding to new positions in our portfolio. The O'Neill market timing model is showing an uptrend under pressure. Our distribution count is climbing on the Nasdaq and is very high on the S&P 500. Large capitalization stocks continued to handily outperform small yesterday and are outperforming on a 10-day moving average basis. Large caps typically outperform in weak markets. Our swing timing model is indicating a neutral condition in the market. Major indexes have made no appreciable progress since February and have become increasingly volatile. We continue to err on the side of caution. Okay, what we're looking at here is Moody's list of 177 industry groups sorted in HGSI, high growth stock investors, by 5-day percentage price change. The reason that we look at this is that by noting where the strength in the market is on a daily basis, we can get an idea of where the power in the market is rotating to. The basic premise of momentum trading, which is what we do here, is that we need to identify where the power in the market is and get out in front of it. So let's see where the strength in the market has been this week. In the past 5 trading sessions, we've seen consumer products up 12.3%, computer hardware and storage up 6.8%, food services up 6.0%, home builders up 5.9%. Home builders have been acting very well recently and may be a good place to look for rotation in this market. And electric and gas marketing and trading are up 5.4%. Let's start by taking a look at the Russell 2000 today. Russell 2000 remains in this downtrend, and yesterday undercut support down here in the 1211 area. We look for the Russell to hold this lower channel line. If we break below that channel line, it would be an increasingly bearish sign. We also want to note how the Russell has been living below its 200-day moving average. This is the 200-day moving average that we show in black. And you notice that back in the beginning of August, we undercut that level, and we haven't been able to recapture the 200 days since. Russell 2000 is looking very weak here. Let's see what the Nasdaq Composite's up to. The Nasdaq yesterday closed down 40.3 points, or 0.8%. Nasdaq closed at 5019. The Nasdaq has continued to defend the 5,000 level right in here. We'll continue to watch to see if we can hold that level. Yesterday, the Nasdaq traded much lower early in the day, and closed about the lower third of its daily trading range. Trading volume yesterday was higher than the prior day, giving us a distribution day. For you followers of William O'Neill, we are in an uptrend under pressure right now. We have 5 distribution days on the Nasdaq. A distribution day, or a day when the market trades lower on heavier volume, is a sign of institutional selling in the market. Too many distribution days in a short period of time can indicate that the market may be in trouble. 5 distribution days is a lot. Right now, the Nasdaq is bracketed by support down here in the 48.88 area and resistance up here in the 51.64 range. But we would hate to see the Nasdaq undercut this 5,000 level. Let's see what the S&P 500's up to. The S&P yesterday was down 17.31 points, or 0.83%. S&P closed at 2079. It undercut its 50-day moving average, which we show here in red, right here, but held its 200-day moving average. And right now, the S&P is kind of bracketed by support at its 200-day moving average and resistance up here at its 50-day moving average. Trading volume yesterday was higher than the prior day, giving us another distribution day on the S&P. S&P continues in an uptrend under pressure, but we have 8 distribution days in the past month. That's a heck of a lot of distribution, and may indicate that this market's in trouble. We talked about support and resistance. We have support for the S&P at this 200-day moving average. If it was to undercut that, our next level of support is down here in the 2044 area. Resistance for the S&P is at the 50-day moving average. If it was to break above that, our next area of resistance would be up here in the 2134 range. That's about all I have for today. If you want to talk about any of the stocks mentioned today or any of our market strategies, please feel free to give me a call, drop me an email, or make an appointment. Come by the office, see what we're up to. Contact information is on the home page. For daily access to our model portfolios, trade updates, and more up-to-date information on our trading strategies, please take a minute to go to our subscription page and subscribe to Push Button Stock Trading. You can also follow us on Twitter at PushButtonStock. Again, my name is Cliff Backus. That's your daily video market review. Have a safe and profitable day. Keep your stops in place, and I will see you again tomorrow. Please stay tuned for our important disclaimers. All the best. Disclaimers. Push Button Stock Trading Video Market Review is produced and edited by Clifford B. Backus. Mr. Backus is a Senior Vice President of Investments, Technical Analyst, Portfolio Manager, and Partner with the investment firm of Ohannes & LaCours Incorporated. Video Market Review is produced solely for the benefit of our clients, friends, and colleagues. Anything written, stolen, and/or plagiarized in this publication is done without malice. Further, the analysis and opinions expressed in this publication are strictly those of the editor and not of Ohannes & LaCours Incorporated, its affiliates, subsidiaries, or any of the officers or employees of Ohannes & LaCours, Inc. On that note, we submit the following. The analysis, calculations, and evaluations presented herein are based on data and assumptions Ohannes & LaCours Incorporated believes to be accurate. Ohannes & LaCours Incorporated makes no representation that such analysis or calculations are accurate or that such valuations represent levels at which actual trades may occur. This report has been prepared from original sources except where otherwise noted, and data we believe to be reliable. Ohannes & LaCours, Inc., its affiliates and subsidiaries, and/or their officers and employees or their families may from time to time acquire, hold, or sell a position in the securities mentioned herein. Moreover, opinions may differ from one entity to the next. If we are used in connection with the purchase or sale of any security discussed in this report, we may act as principal for our own account or as agent for both the buyer and the seller. Push-button stock trading is dedicated to the education of friends, clients, and paid subscribers. Push-button stock trading is an information service only. The information provided herein is not to be construed as an offer to buy or sell stocks of any kind. Push-button stock trading is created to aid subscribers in making informed investment decisions based wholly or in part on technical analysis. It's possible that at this time or some subsequent date, the editors of Push-button stock trading may own, buy, or sell the investments presented. All investors should consult a qualified professional before making any investment. The information provided has been obtained from sources deemed to be reliable, but it is not guaranteed as to the accuracy or completeness. The editors of Push-button stock trading make every effort to provide timely information to subscribers, but cannot guarantee specific delivery times due to factors beyond our control.